we are back right here on the Forever Farm. And I know that it has been a little while since I've done anything from the Forever Farm. Unfortunately, we've got a few sunshiny days ahead of us. I know there's a lot of stones scattered around your farm. If you have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as a convenient place to refill your watering can. 1,000 gold you want for that? That's like pretty much everything that I've got, Robin. I don't think so. I see you've been exploring the old mines. You've got the adventurous spirit, that much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in the Adventures Guild. Well, at least we've got a couple of jobs that we need to take care of. And I'll touch very briefly on where I've been when it comes to the Forever world, because I appreciate that I haven't done an episode in a few months. Yet I'm going to be totally honest with you, because I had a week where I played nothing but Stardew with family and friends. And I had a lot of fun in that week, but after spending an entire week, morning till night, playing Stardew, I just didn't feel in the mood for playing it at that current time. And there were a lot of other games that I really wanted to play. Plus, we had the holidays, and I didn't feel like playing a game I wasn't overly enthusiastic to play at a time when I just didn't have much time to make videos. I love this game, and I don't ever want to get bored of it, so when those moments come, I will take a short break. But we are going to go back down here into the mine today, try and get ourselves a bunch of resources. As when it comes to a Forever world in Stardew Valley, it's quite an unheard concept. You see a lot of challengers, a lot of people playing the game in a very specific way, going for perfection. So when it comes to my idea of doing a Forever world, it's gonna be a world that I keep on playing in. There will come times when I take a little bit of a break, and there'll be times when I produce a lot of videos. I'm in the mood for Stardew at the moment, so I'm going to be playing a lot of it. Now, I uncovered the fact that when you kill all the enemies on the floor, it actually increases your chance of finding a ladder down. Here's our ladder down. We got a little bit of copper ore here. We will need an upgrade on the pickaxe soon. And this bloody slime doesn't want to leave me alone. I did find the ladder down. Still got a bit to mine though. So far we're up to 11 copper. But if I want to get my sprinklers up and running, we do need to get even deeper. We need to make it to the iron level. And this has a lot of bugs on it. Oh, that one's going to harden, which means it's going to turn into one of those flying ones. Oh, there's another one doing it there. And who do they think they are? Weedle? Well, good news is we've got a way down now. Oh, that's quite a vein. There are a few other jobs that I want to take care of today, such as doing a little bit of fishing, and also planting some more parsnips. We need the 5 golden parsnips for the community center bundle. And I also need level 2 in farming to be able to even craft the sprinklers. And since I want to do all of that, I am going to need some energy. So I want to make sure we don't use it all up in the mines. I really don't like these spiral floors. They're always so big, you end up with so much energy wasted. At least we did find one of these, an amethyst. I guess we can get quite a lot of slime anyway. It's a fairly common resource. We'll throw that away. I don't like the fact that they put this big boulder in our way. It's going to take a lot to get through. It gives a lot of our energy. Well, I found the way down. That's one good sign. But I want to continue. I want these quartz. It's a difficult case of what to get rid of. I suppose fiber is always a common thing to find. I'm kind of hoping that maybe we find a ring or something. I'm not too concerned with the retaining soil here, but we could always eat the cave carrots, give ourselves a little bit of our energy and health back. That would be useful. Finally, we can go downstairs. Oh, there's going to be a sword here. I'm actually going to leave that unopened because I don't have inventory space. And then we could just come down here and grab it when we're done. Well, when we come down here next, we'll go ahead and throw the coal along with the copper ore into the furnace. We have a mod installed that does automate, so if the furnace or the chest is connected to any kind of machine, it'll automatically put stuff in and take stuff out of that machine. So anything that we put in here will get automatically smelted down. I've also got a few other mods. One that slows time down, as one of the things that I dislike a lot about Stardew Valley is just how quickly the days pass. Yes, the goal of this world is to try and maximize profits as much as possible. And we've got this road over here that leads to 6 more farms. We can put buildings on here. We can harvest crops from here. These look identical to the farm that our land is on. And while I can't get there, we also have 2 more farms on our land that we can access via directions, or rather gateways to the left hand side. But we're a ways off of utilizing them yet. I'd like to put a topaz above the mantle. We'll take that, although I don't think I have topaz to offer you. And I don't think we've seen the community center bundle sort of screen yet, so let's go ahead and buy like 20 parsnips, and like I feel like we should definitely be buying some of these other ones, but I don't really want to waste what little money that we have. And this is 2,000. That should be our main goal right now, is getting that upgrade. With that done, I decided to check around for a little bit of forage. There was nothing on the beach. And the Blue Moon vineyard was also empty. But thankfully, there was a lovely patch of spring onions, which I think gave me a level. And the new addition of the woods gave me a couple more forage. Now I have to be super careful here, because these things are huge, and it can take quite a ways to get back home. One more horseradish outside the Aurora Vineyard, which I decided to visit. There isn't much in here just yet. We've got an ancient doll that we can pick up. There's also a newspaper here, and something here. Stardew Valley with a bunch of, well, cryptic text. Later on, we can actually find a friend here called Apples who ends up living within the basement, but I can't quite remember what the code is or what the triggers are to get him to appear. It'll just come as we carry on playing through. But my inventory is now full, so I'm heading back home. Along the way, I said "Hoi" to Willie and found some more forage out by the bus station. I gotta remember to come back and get this. I can't fit it in my inventory just yet. And as I re-entered the town, I hadn't done it from this side in a while. We don't have access to it from the farm. May Lewis was waiting for us. Oh, hi there. I'm guessing that you've got the community center all ready for me to go. What an eyesore. We're going to go ahead and just skip that for right now. I feel like everybody who's watching this already knows about the community center, and if you don't, it's a fairly straightforward thing. We can go into the community center. We'll see a Geronimo, as I call them. They're actually called Junimos. Like over here, we should see, I think it's a little green thing. Nope, it's a little yellow thing. And as we go in here, it's going to run away from us. But it leaves behind this little plaque here. And we can't read this just yet. But we'll get a message from the wizard, and the wizard will show us how to read this, I believe, tomorrow. Yeah, and what this will be is it'll be like a little catalog of things that the Junimos want. It's usually typical, like we've got a fish one, we've got a money one, we've got a mineral one, we've got a forage one, we've got a crop bundle one, we've got an artisan bundle one. Each of these different rooms typically has one of those bundles that you have to solve, and you have to put all of the items in there. Once you do, you unlock a feature within the game. Yeah, I genuinely feel that probably most people watching this, if not everybody, has played Stardew Valley or understands at least how the community center works. We are going to be doing a community center run. I just can't bring myself to do a JoJo one, but there is some events tied to Morris's 10 stars, so I do kind of want to get Morris up to 10 stars, because as soon as we complete the community center Morris, he disappears. So I want to make sure that we get him up before. I'm not going to be rushing the community center. I'll probably be going for some things such as the bus early. That's like a big one that I want. Along with the greenhouse, but Robin can build us greenhouses, so I ain't too concerned about that. What I'm more concerned with is planting the parsnips. I want to try and plant these in a way that we can utilize our sprinklers. Oh, yes, I did that one right, didn't I? If we are to get them. I know there is a better layout than this, where you can utilize more space, but honestly, we ain't going to be struggling for space at the moment, so I don't need to maximize every part of it. This will be much better when we get sprinklers and we can have fields of all the different crops, but for now, we'll just have to make do with what we've got. Yeah, with those watered, we do have a little bit of energy, so I want to start clearing a pathway over in this direction so that we can actually get to Pierre's general store without having to go out of the north of our town, our little farm, every single time. And while it's not perfect, it certainly does do the job. So now we can walk all the way to this entrance as well. So I can grab the forage that is around here. Adding it to our chest of resources. We are going to need somewhere to start storing more resources. My energy is low, so I'm going to try and chop down just a couple of trees, but I might only get one in. And with hardly any energy left to spare, I did manage to fell the first of the trees. Thankfully, I can use a scythe without wasting any energy. With that done, there really wasn't much more that I could do. So I made the decision to sell the 38 parsnips that we had acquired and call it a night. And as we slept, we did indeed level up our foraging. And we made, well, a fair bit of money. We might be able to afford the backpack upgrade after all. Now, I'm hoping... Oh, the Queen of Sauce. Yes, we've got to remember to keep learning all of the recipes. But I'm kind of hoping that we get rain tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny. Oh, we just can't seem to get the rain. Okay, what do we got here? My saucers, my chambers, the wizard. Okay, we'll go and see you. I got a few things that I need to take care of first. Let's put most of this away. We can put the sword away because we're going to be getting a new sword. But I do want to make sure that we water our crops. Yeah, it looks like I missed just one up here. So we'll go ahead and do that. We can put the watering can away now. And the shop doesn't open for a few more hours yet. So I suppose we'll go and say hello to the wizard. I decided to take another quest along the way. This time Gus wanted an iron bar. At least this time my foraging attempts on the beach were more successful. But sadly there were no more spring onions to pluck. But finally I made it to my ex-husband's house. Yes, in my other world that I play on with family and friends, I actually married the wizard. I was curious to see exactly where that would lead, and it's been magical to say the least. But we already know what this cutscene is about. He gives us the ability to be able to speak to the Junimos, and now the Geronimos will understand us, or the other way around. So we can now go to the community center to see the different bundles, but there's also this little tab here that allows us to see it too. We need to go ahead and put these in. I can't actually put things in from my inventory out here. I need to go to the community center. But I'm pretty sure that I have at least one of these laying around, and we can complete that spring foraging bundle. We've also got the sticky bundle, the fall foraging bundle, the summer one, the winter one, and this one. I mean, hops. Okay. We do have remixed bundles ticked, I believe, because they ain't the normal ones, but that just makes it more fun. Now, I still had a little bit of time to kill before Pierre opened up. So I decided to spend it rooting around in the trash. Now I was up to my second piece of trash from the trash. Who'd have thought it? And there was a daffodil outside of the community center. Not the community center. This place, the library. Words. And I even spoke to Morris to just increase my relationship with him. Why we're bothering with this, I have no idea. I guess it's because I actually want to get like as close to 100%. And you can't do both routes in one playthrough, but at least I can get some of the stuff that he might offer us and see all of his heart events before we do the community center. So I'm thinking it's probably best that we head back home. We can drop off all of the stuff, grab one of each thing for the community center, and kill a little bit of time this morning instead of just waiting around for him to open. So we'll grab one of each of these, and I'm not grabbing anything higher quality. The Junimos can have the base stuff. Yeah, and here we are at the community center. Now, I believe as we complete bundles within the larger bundles, we do unlock the other rooms rather than having to do them all at once. So we don't have to do all of this at one time. Oh, it's a wild horseradish, not a leek. I bought the wrong thing. Right, yeah, I'm back with the wild horseradish now. We can put that in. Bundle completed. And as you can see, the reward for completing these bundles is the bridge repaired so we can get to the quarry. Of course, we've got to complete the entire bundle first, every single one of them. But I do believe that this unlocks the next bundle. This one up here in the pantry. Yeah, it looks like we've unlocked the fishing bundle as well. So we've got a couple more that we can actually do. Let's take a peek and see what they want. With them being remixed, I'm not sure what we're in for. Spring. Okay, so we need a carrot. That's going to be a tall ask. I don't think we can get carrot seeds from Pierre. We need to get them from the raccoon family or find them within the mines. We're going to have to keep an eye out for those. The rest of this stuff should be easy. And the artisan bundle, again, I'm not too concerned about that. The animal bundle, fall crop, summer crop, rare crop bundle, ancient fruit, or the sweet gemberry. So no 5-star fruits to go into there. That's kind of surprising. There's usually one that requires 5 gold star. And again, the fish bundles. What do you require? River fish. So we're going to have to do, a bit of fishing, a bit of crab pot. The crab pot one ain't going to be too difficult because you can get them most times of the year. But the other ones, they're going to be a little bit more challenging. And by the time we'd done all that, it was actually 9 o'clock, which meant we could purchase the bag upgrade from Pierre and go mining a lot easier. I did find a common mushroom along the way. That's going to help out with some energy for sure while we're down there. Yeah, and I didn't bring a weapon with us because we saw that this was definitely a sword, and this is probably better than that broken one that we've been using up to this point. We got a nice clump of copper over here. Oh wow, the first one. We got new ideas to sleep on. That means our mining's leveled up. Down into the next floor. It would be nice to hit the iron levels, but I think that's a tall ask today. Let's try out this new sword. Hey, only a few hits to take it out. It'd be nice to have a stronger one. That'll just come in time. We got an earth crystal over here, and I always like to try and check the silver rocks first, because you do get stone from them. Unfortunately, no dice so far, which means we've got to hopefully get lucky on one of these. This is really what hinders you early game in getting deep in the mines. It's the expenditure of energy. You usually only have enough energy to make it down about 5 floors. Hey, I think this is a topaz. Didn't Alex want one of these? Yeah, he wanted one of those. I am breaking every single crate and barrel that we come across in the hopes of getting a couple of cave carrots. I have managed to get a couple, so that's good. But no, the monsters, unfortunately, on this floor did not reveal the exit, which means we gotta look for it ourselves. You found it! This puts us down another one. At least if we get to 25, we get that little save. And yet another topaz. We still need to donate that, I believe, to the museum, yes. Hey, I remembered what it was called. Yeah, it's time to munch on the cave carrots. These don't do a lot, but I suppose if we combined it with the common mushroom, it's gonna be something. Hey, that should help out a bit. Yeah, give us like a half an energy bar. I think we gotta make it down at least one more floor. This floor does look big. Oh, there it is. Look, there's the way down. But I can't pass up the chance that there are cave carrots in these barrels. There's some mixed seeds. There we go. Look, cave carrots. Perfect. Oh, this slime was angry. Its eyes turned red at me. Alrighty then. Down we go. What do we got down here? Just a bunch of bugs. Yeah, none of them dropped the way down. Well, time to go digging. Oh, there it is. Found it. A couple more bugs down here. I really hope that you guys are nice to me and give me the way down. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'll go and try and bribe some of your friends. Hello there, Mr. Bug. Way down? No, Mrs. Bug? No. Yeah, well, I guess they just don't like me very much. I did get a couple of the cherry bombs off of that dig dog, so maybe, just maybe, we can get one. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were there. I thought I killed you. Nope, you survived. Maybe if I could put these in a big cluster like this, then we get a higher chance of getting the way down. Yeah, there we go. Look, I guess it's down another floor. You know, I don't think we'll meet the next elevator, because I am mining up every bit of copper that I see. But at least we'll get further. At least we'll get more copper, I should say. That's what I mean to say. Words. Why are words not words instead? Words are just not words. Look at that. That was 3 copper veins, and we got 3 copper out of them. That was horrendous. Oh, I think I managed to kill 10 slimes. Journal's been updated down here. Couple more cave carrots going in. I doubt we'll make it to 30, but I'm gonna try. Well, I found the ladder going down. Oh, there's a mushroom here. I think the red ones are bad, though. I don't think the red ones give us that much. Like minus 50 energy. That's not what we want. If we can get lucky on this floor and the next floor, even if we could just get lucky on one, we should be able to make it. Coal, always great to find. We got some amethyst here. Oh, a couple more cave carrots. That should be fantastic. Oh, you. Excuse me. I was busy mining the amethyst. That's mine. Abigail will really love this. There we go. We made it to 28. We just got to make it down one more floor. If worse comes to worse, we can always craft this bug steak. That'll mean that we have a little bit more energy. I really don't want to leave on the 29th floor. Well, we're going to make it. I've got a ladder. The fly dropped it. There's a lot more on this level, though. Oh, there's the carrot seeds. We needed those. Is that a little bit of hardwood, too? Ah, this has been pretty good. Oh, look, another way down. Fantastic stuff. There's 3 way down. 3 ways down. That's incredibly lucky. Well, they all lead to the same place anyway. There we go. Floor 30. Let's see what the next floors look like. Oh, these are the dark floors. I strongly dislike these floors. These floors are so awkward for sure. You can barely see what you're doing. More often than not, you open up the way down and then just can't even see it. And then there's these shadow things that decide that they want to attack you out of nowhere. And we're doing like no damage. But hey, we got a way down. If it's there, we'll take it. Found another way down. Oh, small floor. I like this. There's quite a bit of copper here. Oh, we are running out. I think it's time we go for 2 of these bug steaks. Like, we've got the bug meat. I don't think I'll be using it for bait at the moment. We can make a bait maker anyway for bait, so it's not the big deal. Cleared that one out. We got a way down. Cave carrots, maybe? Nope, just stone. We are low on energy. If I can make it one more floor, we get like a little save point. We get the checkpoint. But it's a case of will. I don't have the bug meat to make it any further. I've got no more bug meat. And nothing that I could eat that is going to help us out here. This might be it. I've had this happen a few times to me where I've just gone down deep and then haven't been able to make it any further. We are at 12 energy. Do I dare waste any more? I mean, we could hit a couple. There isn't that many down here, so we might get lucky. How much energy is it per swing? Okay, so I can do like maybe one more swing, I think. 7. 5, yeah. One more swing. That's about all I dare risk. No chance. Oh, I was so close. But now I can make use of another mod that I have that shows me where all the villagers are. So Alex is at home. That's good. We'll go and see him. Alex is in his bedroom. I can't get in there yet. I'm not good enough friends with him. Well, it's his fault for locking his bedroom door and not letting me in. You could have had your topaz, but now you're going to go without. And our copper supply is definitely getting up there. We're up to 14 copper bars. And well, it's time to call it tonight. I do believe we've got new ideas to think upon. Look at that. 1 pickaxe proficiency, plus 5 HP in the combat. That was a good day out in the mines all in all. Yeah, well folks, that is where I am going to be bringing this episode to a close. It's so good to be back on this game. I absolutely love Stardew Valley, but when you literally play it for a week straight, you do get a little bit burnt out, especially when there are so many other games that you are wanting to play and wanting to do. This channel for now is going to be a mixture of The Sims and Stardew Valley, at least throughout February, and we'll see where we are within March on what series is that I want to introduce or which series is that I want to bring to an end there. So do let me know what you think about this series down in the comment section below. Leave the video a like, click subscribe as we continue into this farming goodness. I've got big plans for this world with a huge profit margin. I've just got to get through the early game. But as always, I'm Casey, you are the awesome folks. Thank you so much for watching. Now you take care, and I shall see you in the next one.